When I give you prophecy, if you like, believe it. If you like, don't believe it. I am not the one that called myself. I am doing the work of the ministry that God has put in my hand as a prophet of the whole world, to always prophesy things before they come to pass, and you cannot argue it. There are a lot of evidence of prophecies prophesied before they come to pass, starting from elections that have started since 2013 till date. There has never been failure. That shows that it is not by human power, it's not by my strength, it's not human terminology, it's not by human making. This is the work of God, and God using a mortal man like me to speak to his people. God using a mortal man like me to continually to pass the message across, so that people who have the ear to hear what the Spirit is saying can be able to hear what the Spirit is saying. Because in the realm of the Spirit, I am seeing what's called the space, airspace. And when I look at the airspace, people are breaking through the airspace. And I begin to ask the Lord, why are these people breaking through the airspace? And who are those people? And the Lord said, these people are the people that has what's called connectivity with what's called the marine ocean, with what's called dragon in the sea, and equipment right there under the sea, connecting straight away to what's called the space and outside the space, going straight to the moon and going straight to other places in the space, to be able to now connect with the high sea and going straight to Pacific, Atlantic, Mediterranean Sea, and all the deepest part of the ocean, to connect right there in Antarctica, a place called Antarctica. Different things are connected right there under the sea, and these things are connected to checkmate the space of different countries. Because I'm seeing a new technology, and this technology is called the technology of disarming nuclear weapons. Major prophet God, I am just given the grace to see these things. I am not different from anybody. It is the grace of God upon my life, and I must do what the Lord has instructed and asked me to do without looking back. Because in the realm of the Spirit, I'm seeing what's called right there in the space, and I'm seeing people building and bringing what's called invention of different kind of technology that they want to use to what's called nuclear weapons detonation. Nuclear weapon detonation. And this nuclear weapon detonation will have what's called from 6th gen and straight away to higher gen. This was called a speed. This was called a speed, and the speed of this very gen is going to be this was called a network. Is a network. It's no more 5G, it's no more 6G. We're talking about 6th gen and above, that is going to be able to track and enter in the space and dictate whatever takes off at any time from any airport in the world. Because this thing is going to work behind the Google map, and I'm seeing what's going on in the realm of the Spirit. Google also taking over and somehow hacked from the behind, and everything that Google have gotten has been somehow tapped into and taken into another advanced way of what's called the tracking systems and different things in the realm of the Spirit. Because a major prophet of God, I am just a prophet. I'm not a politician. I am not a political leader. I am just a spiritual leader and a clergyman, and doing the work of the ministry that God has put in the hand of the major prophet of God, to be able to oversee the things in the realms of the Spirit and bring them to the physical realm, so that the world could see and also begin to now follow it up the way it is appearing in the spiritual world.
Alright, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back updates and information as to the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first to collect them. Alright, I welcome you to the new day. It's another day, it's another wonderful day. Alright, Ngozi Asare Dokubo. The Asia here of Ijo, the man, has now started apologizing to the forces of the indigenous people of Biafra. They are now apologizing to the forces. He's regretting. And he's trying to write a letter, making a letter to send to Ohamadike, Ndị Igbo and Obatobia, because everything that Ohamadike Ndị Igbo said concerning that part of the country has come to pass. And Asare Dokubo is saying, had he known that he would not have rejected his people. Alright, as it is, he's making moves, trying to see how best he can join himself with the armies of the indigenous people of Biafra in order to be able to achieve what he wants in that south part of the south. Of course, you know that what is going on there is tussle for power. Whatever that is going on in Rivers State, between Rivers State and Fubara, is tussle for power. And Asare Dokubo has seen that he cannot deal with Wike. That the power he had was because that when Ohamadike then were out, they supported him. He has allies like the great Biafra forces all over the world. There are Biafrans that are serving in other armies. They are there. They are trained people, wise people, and now he's regretting that he has lost his own people that were so much in support of him. As it is, his people are no more in power. It is no more the Calibares. So he's not trying to join forces with the Biafran army in order to be able to achieve his goal. Because without it, Asare Dokubo cannot go forward. He needs forces. He needs strong men behind him to be able to move forward and achieve whatever he wants to achieve over there in River State. Because as it is, power is getting out of hand from Asare Dokubo. Suspended River State Governor Similai Fubara has denied any links to militant group, warning against attempt to incite violence or economic sabotage in his name. Fubara made this known in a statement issued on Monday by his chief press secretary, Nelson Chukwudi, in Port Harcourt, the state capital. The governor was reacting to threatening videos alleging explosion at oil and gas installations in the state, which he described as fake and malicious. He urged security agencies to investigate the source of the videos and take action against those responsible. The statement read, "Our attention has once again been drawn to a flurry of malicious fake and imaginary videos of purported explosions on oil and gas facility in Rivers State. Virtually, all the fake videos have been linked to alleged militant group in the state, with the creator of such content trying very hard to connect them to supporters of Governor Similai Fubara. Alleged communities where these incidents are alleged to have occurred have reacted, dismissing any claims of explosion on oil and gas facilities in their domains and reassuring that all critical government assets within their areas are safe, secure, especially efficiently functioning." Fubara emphasized that he has no affiliation with any militant group and would not encourage any criminal activity that could threaten peace and economic stability in the state. This one is coming from Fumila Fubara, who has disassociated himself with whatever issue that is happening any burning of pipeline and bunkering that is happening in River State. A lot of people believe that what is happening in River State is as a result of Fumilaye's Fubara's hitting back at the government. Of course, most times other people also use this avenue in order to they have had the chance. Sometimes some of these things are politically sponsored. There are a lot of things that happens when insecurity occurs in a nation. What is his name? One of the former military presidents said that if insecurity lasts more than 48 hours, that look inside, that insecurity is government sponsored. He's a wise man. All right, welcome back on that information. Of course, you know that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been able to show Nigeria judiciary that it is some kind of system. The Nigeria judiciary is system. For him to have stood, defended himself by himself, digging the laws out, teaching. Kanu was on that stage like a teacher. He was not more like a man who came to defend himself, but he was there like a rabbi. He taught them like a rabbi. And this is the 10th thing that made the Israelites to kill Jesus, because they start wondering, do you think they know the law, but the thing is that they don't want to keep it, and they don't want to see a bold man who will stand and teach them the law like Ezra of the Bible. These are histories. I'm not trying to bring you into my religion or anything, but these are life histories of men who taught the law, and the people were marveled. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is answering in the DSS custody and what Nigerian government is charging him with, indirectly, they are all different. If you tell me what Kanu is passing through is a man who is suffering for truth, just like Nelson Mandela, because a nation that prospers in corruption, the prosperity of that nation is in corruption. Now, you cannot expect a nation that its prosperity is, rooted in corruption to accept a man of truth. That is impossible. A nation that its prosperity is rooted deep in corruption, this nation cannot do without corruption. They cannot make anything without corruption. That's the nation that is against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because the system is jeopardized. The system dreams in total darkness. Look at what is happening. The people don't have light, no electricity, no pipe-borne water, no good road networks. The prices of food have skyrocketed. The poor man cannot feed himself. The poor man, the common man out there cannot even take care of his family. A common civil servant, even level 13 civil servant, it is hard now for them due to how the economy has positioned everybody. Before, in the nation called Nigeria, you see things like they have the middle class, they have the poor, the middle class and the rich. But now in Nigeria, nobody is the middle class. What they have is either you are poor or you are rich. And for you to be rich, you must be among the bourgeois who loot the nation's money. And when these monies are looted, nobody gives accounts. Nobody is held accountable for the looting of the naira, for the looting of... At the other time, somebody was found in the airport with packs of dollars. The name was not mentioned. The information we had is that the EFCC caught somebody. They mentioned how much that was caught with. The person was not mentioned. There has not been any other further investigation to tell us where this person get this money from, where this person is going to with this money, who has this money that this person is transporting, is smuggling out. How do you people get the information? When it comes to the matters that concerns Nigeria, it has always been tussle for power, leaving the young ones behind, leaving the poor masses behind, leaving those who does not have access to this national wealth, leaving them behind, because probably you had an opportunity to become part of the government. You have been given the opportunity, and what you went there for is just to loot for your family and loot for your whole generation. A money that is supposed to suffice each and every citizen of the nation, you see few people packing it together because of lawlessness and wickedness. This is not even about believing in any religion. It is about valuing humanity, placing value on humanity. It's not about religion. It's not even no more even about talking about the struggle. But people like this should place value on humanity, because the bedrock of humans, the bedrock of nature is humans. Without them, nature cannot be taken care of. Go to Europe. It's not that there is no tyranny in Europe or there is no control, there is no lawlessness, but the percentage is very low. And everybody is there obeying the rules. It's not the rules that the governor will keep and still break the rules by himself, believing that there are some set of people that are immune to the rules and regulations that have been set. That is not how it works. It doesn't work that way. Everybody must be bound by the law. If the law is bounding, it should be bounding both the big and small. And that is how a nation can function. Alright, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, share, comment, and also remember to on your notification button. Thank you for listening. God bless you.